Brew Happy!
We're the longest running beer podcast in the Pacific Northwest. Why wouldn't they be listening to us?
So many different beers! I got you something really good and really delicious.
Oh my God. You listen to the Brew Happy Show, so do I. Do it.
It's not about the beer. It's about the beer.
Oh yeah, that's Brew Happy.
Hello! Thank you for tuning into this Brew Happy Show. This weekly podcast is brought to you by me, the voice of beer, and Brew Happy Media, as well as my friends here who are with me each week. We have, of course, JP the champion.
There we go. You know what? You know what's going to be this week?
What's going to be this week?
Super smoking week.
Super smoking week.
You know why?
Because it's so damn hot.
Triple digits.
Oh,
Triple digits,
snap.
baby.
Yeah, we're getting into the 102s. And then, of course, we have this guy over here on the board. He just kind of wandered in.
Guy.
We call him Fitzmagic.
Fitzmagic.
He didn't tell us his real name.
Boom, baby.
We don't really need to know it.
Ow, I'm on fire.
Some people call him Ryan.
We don't fucking like that guy. What's up, dude?
I think it's because he likes rye bread.
I also like rye beers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're just Ryan all the time.
Yeah. Badumts. Who else is here?
Yeah, and of course
For
we
the
have
love of God.
we have the lovely and incomparable Bronwyn
Jesus Christ.
Landis, the green goddess of botanic, the green goddess botanic of Portland herself.
For the love of goddess.
Yeah,
For the love of goddess.
yeah.
Yes, I am here. How's it going?
By the way, if you can't tell, there's a soccer game happening in the background.
Oh, that's all right. JP likes to come to Chill and Phil so he can watch the sports channel while he does the show.
This is true. He does.
I do. I
That's
like
where we're at
sports.
this week, by the way.
Yeah,
right off Lombard.
We are at Chill and Phil. It is a wonderful place to go if you
It's not
have
so
not
chill.
had your fill of beer or beverages or tasty food cart options. Let me tell you,
really
this
good.
place has everything you need. They got games, they got food, and they got beers and ciders and
Sports.
and
all
your
the
dogs
things.
can come here.
Your dogs can come here. You can come watch the sports channel. It's a great place.
The sports ball.
This is apparently where pilot fans meet.
This is USA versus Uruguay? No.
Uruguay.
Yeah, Uruguay.
Uruguay, yeah.
Yeah. So some soccer or football.
Yeah. In the rest of the world, it's football.
Football.
It's the only football.
Football.
Only American football is
Football.
only football in
Foot-
America.
Football.
Everyone
You know
else.
what they call it in Spanish? Football Americano.
Oh yeah,
That's what the National Football League is.
I'm aware.
Yeah. Football.
Yeah.
It's football. F-U-T-B-O-L.
We just had to be different.
Football.
Well, yeah, you mean different in terms of like scoring more?
Well,
Is that
I
what
get
you mean? These are
Faster paced, more
You know,
concussions. Yes.
Today, I watched this exciting game, Portugal versus Slovenia today, and it was fantastic.
Okay.
They
Oh, it's a
went-
great game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they went all game and overtime without scoring. It was so exciting with all these scores.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing like going to a Timbers game and not watching anyone score a
Anyone
goal.
score at all.
So-
Right.
Soccer's just a harder game. There's
More
it's
scoring
a bigger
in the
field.
bathroom than there is on the field.
Whoa, dude. Whoa. I don't know what's going on in the bathroom you go to, but that might not be a bathroom.
It's a combo.
I want to make a combo massage joke, but
Don't do that. Hey, by the way,
combo
I'm
massage joke.
no shush.
massage.
No, stop it.
It's a food.
No, stop it. Speaking of food,
Combo massage.
we both had the lamb euro. Or no, the lamb Philly cheesesteak.
The lamb Philly cheesesteak cart is so good. They have a Philly cheesesteak cart here, and the lamb sandwich is so good.
Really, I had the lamb euro out of the other one.
They have a chicken one too. I haven't had that, but every time I get the lamb one because I've never had a lamb Philly cheesesteak before, and it's so good. Probably, and it's a lighter meat, so it's probably healthier for you.
All right, we're going to take a break. We need
more-
more beer. We've been here for a
more
while.
heart-
Wait, but we
healthy.
didn't even talk about the first beers we've been drinking.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I got a key lime by Great Notion. It is friggin' delicious.
Is
It
it Kolsch?
actually tastes
Is it a
like
Kolsch?
no, it's an ale.
Great notion.
It's a Berliner Weiss with
yeah.
key lime, vanilla, lactose, coriander, That sounds delicious.
Yes.
And it tasted very good too. It almost had a little bit of like a cracker crust thing going on.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
There's a graham cracker crust. There's like the super tart key
Yeah.
limes. It's
Yeah.
good. Creaminess from the lactose.
A good key lime pie hits almost
You
100% of the time.
You might like that.
Yeah.
I could see like putting like a dollop of like Cool Whip.
Cool whip.
Why are
Did
you
you
sa-
just
why are you saying that?
Cool
Why are you
Whip.
say-
Did
what?
you just
saying what, Brian?
enunciate the H? Oh,
Whip.
somebody scored.
Yeah.
Did they?
Oh no, the guy in yellow fell down.
They kicked him in the shin.
Oh, the guys in blue. I think that's
Oh, there was a
Uruguay.
goal. Uruguay scored the goal.
They scored a goal. Good for Uruguay.
You just call me gay?
No,
Okay.
are you?
No.
You kind of look at me.
I will say
sometimes.
the Cool Whip is great, but I am drinking a Pilsner from Double Mountain.
It's okay. We don't have to talk about it.
Nice.
It's called Burning Down the House. H-A-U-S.
Oh.
Very funny. It is delicious.
What's
it's
it
a
like?
it's a really good Pilsner.
Yummy.
It's very light, nice malt and hop profile, very balanced.
Okay,
Great pills.
that sounds pretty good.
Way to go! I'm gonna give one of those to Double Mountain.
There you
Good job,
go.
Double Mountain.
We love Double Mountain, and actually, we're going to be having them on the show very soon. We'll be doing a show at Double Mountain with the Double Mountain people,
At the mountain, baby.
but we'll talk about that more.
What are you drinking, John?
I'm drinking the classic IPA,
Pallet Jack.
Pallet Jack from Barley Brown.
Barley Brown.
It's so good.
They were one of the first.
I got to
gold-
take a sip of it. It was very good.
There you go. Look at that.
I was drinking the Crooked Wheat Island, or the Crooked Creek Island wheat. It's a raspberry wheat from Warren.
I do love a good raspberry
Ooh.
wheat.
It was very good.
There's
Except
there's only two raspberry wheats that I really like.
Raspberry weed? What?
Wheat beer.
Wheat.
Weed.
And one of
give me
them.
Very
that,
good.
that sticky icky.
No.
John's always thinking about the sticky icky.
I mean, who isn't though? Really,
That's
to be
true.
honest,
It's
I'm just
Oregon.
kidding.
Welcome to America.
It grows wild around here in this town. It's amazing. It's
It
the
just
only place-
walks in
Yeah, you don't have to
through
buy anything.
unsuspecting
You just pick it
windows.
in the neighborhood yards.
I
great.
smell it all the time when I'm driving on my route.
It's lovely.
well, that's you
I'll just-
smoking.
I will be sitting. No.
I thought you were gonna say
on
I
the
smell
clock.
it all the time while I'm sitting on my couch.
Not on the clock.
No.
No, I'll be sitting in the truck, windows up,
Might be a
air
skunk.
conditioner
It might be a skunk.
blowing, and I'm just
Offsides.
rolling by.
Look at it reverse that goal.
And yeah, I think it must be like a warehouse or
Bummer.
something, like a
Might-
grow operation is going on.
But-
Must be.
well, I said wheat.
Wheat.
So, you know, the raspberry wheat.
Our friends over at North Jetty make a raspberry. It's either a hef or a wheat beer, but it's literally called Not Another Fucking Raspberry. Hef.
This one was delicious. It
It's
was
delicious,
balanced.
though. Yeah.
This one was balanced, sweet,
Yummy.
and malty, but you know,
Malty.
meaty. It was just very good, very crisp, but yummy. But I'm probably not gonna order it again because I saw that there was a cream ale on Nitro, and that's probably what I'm gonna have
Oh.
next. I really just think that sounds so good.
Well, do you know who it's from?
No, I gotta go take a look at it. Again.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Wait,
We'll
is it
we'll
cream
cross.
ale on my dog? What?
No, there's no cream.
not-
You
Jordan's
didn't bring your
dog.
dog.
Well, it's my dog for 2 weeks.
They're in Europe. That's right.
Yes,
My dog
yes,
for 2 weeks.
yes. Nitro is a very fast
okay, I got
dog.
it.
That's why he's
I got it.
named Nitro.
It's by
Well,
Recluse.
it's Cosmo too, yeah.
Recluse Brewing.
Oh,
it's
up in
from
Washougal.
Yes, it's called River
Yeah.
Pop, and it's a cream ale on Nitro.
Oh, cream ale's
I'm
good.
getting that one next.
Daddy like.
Wait, I probably had that.
That sounds so good.
You probably have, John. You've had all the beers.
Well, the Recluse, I've been having a lot of Recluse lately. Because that's what you do.
You're having a lot of relapse lately. What?
Maybe. A lot of relapse or something.
Hey, don't pick on the old guy.
His memory is not working, people.
Yeah, I won't know in a few minutes anyway, so it won't matter.
We're not ageist here.
We did
on
find
the Brew
out
Happy
that
show.
we did find out that John and Sue, if we didn't know it before, are the perfect pairing. Because
With-
John can't
for,
remember.
for each other.
Yeah, because John can't remember anything right now.
Yeah, they're-
and
they're high
Sue
school
can't-
sweethearts.
And Sue can't remember anything from 30 years ago.
Right.
Oh,
And
okay.
So combined, we have all the memories together.
Right?
Aw,
Isn't that
that's
sweet?
yeah.
That's what
Isn't
they
that-
mean when
isn't
they
that-
say you complete me.
Literally, I couldn't live without you.
Because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
Don't know where I live. Yeah. Isn't that sweet?
Wow.
When's your guys' wedding anniversary?
What, you're asking me that?
On air?
Oh man, putting them on
all
the
I
spot.
know is Sue's birthday. I got that down.
Okay, that's all that's important. That's the most important. Well, that's the second most important.
Wedding anniversary. I don't have a clue.
Well, that's Sue, but we need to throw you. How many years?
Might have
Oh, I asked her the other day because we went together for 13 years
Gotcha. Before you got married?
before we married. So 76 to 89. So 89 is when we got married.
Okay. So
35.
35?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
But you've known each other for
48.
Jesus.
So at 40, your 40th, we'll throw you a big party for 40 years.
Yeah, that was the
That
year
would be
after
so
Dukakis
much
make it
fun.
lost the election.
No, that's fair. Wow, that's a really random fact. Thanks, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Good God. Even Grandpa called you Grandpa. That was great.
Yeah. If he could shave more, it'd help.
Yeah, that's fair.
What are you talking about?
What?
He just got a new trimmer.
Dukakis.
I mean, waxed my beard. It's
Yes.
much shorter than
It
it
actually
was.
looks
It's still
so
a
good.
beard.
It looks so good.
Yeah, baby. John,
Yeah,
John,
baby.
John likes me clean shaven.
You know what I'd really like?
What?
Is to cut the hair.
No,
What?
Yeah.
no. You want everybody in a
No.
crew cut.
No, I don't. I didn't say that. John's hair, I like John's hair the way it is.
I don't have John's hair.
I know. But maybe don't have it
You
like
don't
John.
know what my hair looks like when it's short.
You like it like that?
You should get it.
specifically.
You should get it cut.
No.
You know you should do.
Ryan, shut the fuck up, dude.
You should
no.
do. What's the guy's name that Adam Sandler played? The opera singer from Saturday Night Live. Just
Oh.
right at the shoulders.
No, his name was Opera Man.
Opera Man. Right. Yeah. Have it right at the shoulders.
Actually, I'm into that.
Opera man. Yes, I will sing.
Yeah.
I will sing.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Opera man.
You should cut it right at the shoulders.
You're like, who's the opera guy? I'm like, the Opera Man.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
No, stop it.
But
I'm
not doing that.
That is fine.
I gotta go get another beer.
I need another beer too. We should go for a break and thank our listeners. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in this week. We do have a great show. We're going to be we were going to be at Final Draft this week, but next week we're going to be at Function. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. But I want to tell you guys how much I appreciate you for tuning in wherever you happen to be listening to us. We are available on all the platforms, wherever podcasts are found. If you would like to help support the show, check us out on patreon.com/brewhappy. For as little as $1, you can help us, replace the dongles and the SD cards and cables and stuff. At the $5 level, we kind of interact with you a little bit more. We'll send you little mementos from our adventures abroad. Stop moving your hands around. Jesus, he's not even talking, and he talks with his hands. He's talking in his
He's
head.
conducting.
Anyways, I love you guys. If you want to help fund the show, it'll really help keep the hosting fees at bay and pay for our tab every week so that we can go to different, new, wonderful places like this place here at Chill and Phil, where we're going to get a beer. That's right, and you will too. After these messages, we'll be right back. Cheers.
Hey, this is Rich,
And Jesse from Cascadia Tap House.
and you're listening to The Brew Happy Show.
Beer mongers. Where in this urban jungle can I find a decent craft beer?
Look, what's that off in the distance?
Distance? What distance? We're so conveniently located at Southeast 11th Avenue.
Beer mongers, bottle shop and tap room. Oh no, what's that?
Don't worry, that's just Damien rooting around in our extensive selection.
So many different beers!
Beer mongers, bottle shop and tap room.
For more information, visit thebeermongers.com or check out our social media.
This is Ben Edmonds from Breakside, and you're listening to The Brew Happy Show.
John, I need more beer.
You listen to the Brew Happy Show, so do I. Do it.
Yeah, do it, he says. Listen to the Brew Happy Show. As the longest running beer podcast in the Pacific Northwest, we do Mondays the right way, every day the right way for you, the beer listener, the beer enthusiast, the beer drinker, the Brew Happy fan. Thanks for tuning in this week. You know, it's always a good week with beer, unless you're not drinking alcohol, and then, you know, water's great too.
If you're not drinking beer, you're not in the clear.
I don't think that's a saying.
I just made it a saying.
Yeah,
I said it. But now it's a saying.
What about people who can't drink?
Because they don't have lips?
Maybe.
Or do you mean people that don't drink alcohol?
That's probably both.
Okay, well, listen. Our teetotalers and non-alcoholic drinkers are perfectly welcome on this show. We cover lots of different kinds of brews. Other brews that are good for that crowd kombucha, coffee.
Someone's having a try out there.
And actually, non-alcoholic beers and ciders have been kind of moving up and getting better.
Speaking of ciders, I'm drinking a delicious one from Bauman's.
Can I actually try it?
Yeah, it's a strawberry mojito. It's quite delicious.
Yeah, but no shame on our non-drinking folk. We need our teetotalers. Everyone needs to have a designated driver.
Brahman is at a loss for words.
Whoa!
Because it's delicious.
That's cider, though. That's delicious.
That's
you know,
pretty
I could
good.
actually go for a little more mint.
Yeah?
I could go for much more mint, but I really love the overall flavor.
Honey,
where they're going.
we have so much mint
You know
growing
what
in our
would
garden.
be great is like a sprig of fresh mint
Just
in
wham.
that.
We could have literally brought a whole basket of mint.
Do you guys remember how JP used to carry around hops with him everywhere you go?
I remember how he used to just carry around a bucket of
We need to
blueberries.
start carrying just mint with us.
JP carries hops with him every fresh hop season. So
Well, that's true.
in
He
about in a few weeks.
No, he doesn't have them
It'll be
anymore.
time.
He doesn't have them anymore.
You don't have the hops.
He
That's
hasn't had 'em-
right.
He hasn't had them for 2 years.
It was like,
Someone else lives there now.
Oh, well, your daughter.
I saw Jamie today.
Yeah, she did.
She doesn't like to grow hops.
No, that's not the issue.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's her area now, not my area.
Okay. Well, that's really nice of you to just like.
I grew some. I'm growing hops.
There you go.
I planted a hop plant this year.
Oh,
She
you did.
She actually has some little wild ones running around.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's fun. Yeah. I mean, you could just find like Tettinger everywhere.
Where
so, yeah.
are you stringing your hops to?
I have a little trellis.
Oh, you have a trellis?
I have a little trellis.
You have a little garden area?
I do. I'll take a picture of it.
It's a small garden area, I imagine.
Well, there's a lot of plants in it though.
It's more of an areola.
Not so nipply.
Ooh, I like nipplies.
Thanks, John. That's what you're here for.
Big nipplies.
No, it's too much.
That's not what I meant.
That's not.
An areola is the area around. You
Yeah,
guys know what an areola
We know.
is.
Area? I don't know what the hell that is.
Well,
there's more than one association.
Thank you.
It's a disambiguation.
Anyway, I'll send you pictures. It's a pretty good. It's a pretty good sized little garden.
I really would like to see that.
I have some lilies. I have a hosta. I have a bleeding heart. I have lavender.
Okay.
I have
Lavender's nice.
Any opiates growing there?
well,
Not-
it's
not
so
the
cute
poppy.
to have,
Poppy?
you know, your little one like garden along with
flowering.
Most definitely.
Especially things that flower. I have a hydrangea that does very well in a pot. And there's and I have a pine tree that started to grow out of the side of the concrete. So we're just gonna leave it.
You know what else you
You
can?
know why? Because we rent. I don't give a shit.
You know what else you can do with the garden? Put your weed in it, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We all got new beers. Let's talk about the beers. I got the cider. We talked about that.
It's
Damien.
so good, by the way.
Damien, what'd you get?
Well,
Hellas.
I did. I got the Hellas.
From everywhere.
From everywhere.
Yeah, I'm seeing these everywhere stickers everywhere, and I'm like, where are these
Well,
stickers from?
You chose not to join
They're
us.
so cute.
You
Yeah.
chose not to join us at Function PDX when everywhere was there last month.
Yeah, so everywhere was our featured brewery the last time we were at Function PDX a couple
June,
weeks ago,
Yep.
and let me tell you, those guys know how to make some really good beer.
I took some of those beers home.
The stickers are cute.
I took some of those beers home.
Yeah.
Did they not last long?
Well, yes and no. Here's the one thing I will say. So
Okay.
when we were there, we tried the passion fruit seltzer.
Okay.
And then we tried. I tried the passion fruit mango or passion fruit something. And then there was the one upstairs that had like the habaneros in it.
Uh-huh.
That was oh, you would have loved it. It was amazing.
Wow.
That seltzer, killer. The one that what's her name? Is it Kelly? What's the woman bartender there at Function?
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea.
She's like, oh, try the Jamaican lemonade seltzer. I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Ooh.
No.
No?
No.
Not a fan?
Well, it had hibiscus in it, so it made it pink, reddish. And no.
Yeah. Well, not all can be winners.
I wish it was. I really wanted it to be because I was blown away by the passion fruit one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all right. Anyway,
I-
John, what?
I think a man from Uruguay just got kicked really hard in the leg.
Oh, bummer.
And he's faking it.
Oh, he went down. He went
that
down hard.
replay. That I don't think your leg's supposed to bend that way.
If you heard the audience in the background, everyone said that at the same
But
time.
that was not anyone's fault.
No.
No,
John,
that's just
what-
a side effect of playing
So
soccer.
here's what I got. I got, something special. I got the ice knife.
Ooh, that sounds cool
Yeah,
as shit.
Block 15. It's an American IPA. It's 7%.
Wow, that sounds pretty hardcore.
It is very car. It is the. This has been the most entered category in the American Beer Festival for more than a decade, and they're putting it in this year for the Craft Beer Festival in Denver.
There you go.
Wow.
We'll see what's going to happen.
Right
and
on.
they're betting
Okay.
on this year to see if they can pick up more medals.
I bet.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very good.
Did nobody pick up on my dad joke?
I did.
He's like, ice knife. I'm like, that sounds cool.
What's cooler than being cool?
Ice, go.
You know what I think is great is I have an employee. His kid is getting ready to have a kid, so he's going to be a grandfather,
Oh,
and he's like 15 years younger than me.
wow. It's
And I
babies
have no
having babies.
kids. I have no kids yet. No
Well,
grandkids.
I have a grandkid.
Oh my God, you got a grandkid too? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's almost 1 year old too, guys. Well, anyway, I'm. You guys want to hear what I'm drinking?
Yes.
Okay, I'm drinking the Recluse River Pop, which is the cream ale on nitro.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
I love a
From
cream
From
ale.
Washougal. No, from Camas to Washougal.
Washugal.
Washugal.
Ah, yes.
Washugal.
Yeah, it's good.
Washougal.
Washugal.
Washougal.
I like it.
Washugal.
Nitro
you know,
always reminds me of John's
Dog.
dog-in-law.
I know. And I thought Nitro was fast until Cos came around.
Oh, wow.
Cosmo's-
runs around
Cosmo's
circles,
quick.
while Nitro's running as fast as he can.
I will say, if you ever visit the Paul residence and Cosmo's there, wear a cup.
Turn sideways.
Wear a cup.
or a cup.
Oh,
Or a
yeah.
cup.
Yeah.
Really good at greeting you.
Nut cruncher.
A nut crusher.
Bronwyn, continue. Sorry.
Oh no, I was done.
Oh,
I mean, it's good. I was just saying that I've had a lot of beer on nitro in the past,
Yeah.
and it doesn't have the same texture
Uh-huh.
as it normally would if it was on nitro. So I
Yeah.
was just curious if maybe it doesn't, to me, taste like it's been on nitro. But I'm also like not really a connoisseur. It tastes to me like a regular pour, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it don't taste Nitro.
Huh.
Just trust. Tell you, they can tell you Nitro all you want. It ain't Nitro.
But what's interesting
you know
is
why? Nitro is smooth and creamy.
right. Well, that's what I'm thinking.
And this is like a normal.
it's like a normal pour.
like a normal pour.
Oh,
Well-
maybe they didn't do the one on Nitro.
I don't know. Well, see, the thing that I think is cool from
Did
this
you get the beer
experience.
from the back or in the front?
I went up to the very front.
And you got that beer?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not up there.
Well, okay.
It's only in the back. I had to get my beer in the back.
Oh, well, she said she was going to come to the back and get it for me.
Got it.
Yeah. But the coolest thing from all this is just that I have obtained the level of beer knowledge that I have the perception to recognize.
That's fantastic.
Which, like, years ago is
Yeah.
something that I would say that I don't, like, I couldn't.
I
But
have
now
no
I feel
freaking
like.
idea you would say.
Right?
This is how I felt when I started doing the show. When I started doing the show, I didn't know anything about beer, and that was one of the
Really?
reasons why I started doing it as a show.
That's why you brought me on, because I've been drinking beer forever before you.
Pretty much.
And that guy's been drinking a lot of beer. I'll hook up with him.
Well, it's smart to bring people on a show that know more about you if you're trying to learn about something and share that knowledge with other people. So that's kind
the
of
whole
how
basis of this show.
That is the whole basis of the show.
To be fair, that's why I have lasted so long. I just continually am smarter than Damien. So I mean,
I'm buying that one.
And you obviously weren't paying attention because that's not what we were talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was watching football.
Football.
Football. Anyway,
Soccer is soccer in America.
these are all.
And I mute your mic.
Yeah, these are all great beers.
Go Gadget. Mic button.
Oh? Are you saying something? Well, really? Mm-hmm. Can't hear you.
Delicious. Well, that sounds like you need to go to the doctor.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should unmute you.
Do you have any beer adventures this week?
Oh, yeah, actually.
Yeah. He just turned into a bird.
I went to Arbor Lodge.
Where the hell is that?
That's my local watering hole that I talk about.
It's at Interstate and Rosa Parks. It's like right over by the Satchel Dispensary. They have a couple food carts. Yeah. It's a cute spot. So yeah, we had a couple beers over there with Uncle Tommy.
Yeah. And I also went to the Tiny Bubble Room yesterday for lunch while Bronwyn was at work. Had myself a nice
Chicken and waffles. Man, they've got such good food.
I did not have chicken and waffles. I actually had the catfish po' boy.
Oh, that's
I really like the catfish po' boy over there.
It doesn't matter what meat it is. A po' boy is a great sandwich.
Yeah, and they do a pretty decent job with the collard greens. A little heavy on the pork for my taste, but that's okay. Everybody does it a little bit different.
Do you like the pork, like the shoulder, or do you like the bacon? I've seen
I like
both.
the belly.
Well, I've seen. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I've seen like the bacon cut into the greens, and then I've seen like more like the belly, shoulder.
Yeah.
Fattier.
I try to stay away from the fatty stuff nowadays. So
Yeah, it's nonsense.
But
It's fair. John just
But
got
yeah.
a lot of cups.
Looks like Americans are gonna lose.
Tiny Bubble Room.
Tiny Bubble Room.
Gotta love it.
Anything else? Anything else to report on? John, did you do any beer adventures this week? I think you told me a couple of them.
I did the Polish thing.
Yeah.
I
You went
did
to
the
a
Threshold.
Threshold, yeah.
A lot of Threshold stuff. They were rocking over there. It was
You said some of them were a little interesting.
they're a little maltier. They had potato dumplings.
What?
Yeah.
I was going to ask if you had one of their pizza things on that crusty bread. What is that thing called?
What?
Zapikanka.
Zapikanka.
Oh.
Those things are great.
No, I didn't have that.
Delicious.
Because I was there for the pierogi.
It's
the pierogi.
It's like pizza boats from when you were a kid in school, but like way, way better.
That sounds so good.
How much better? Tell me.
Like
way,
10 times
way
better.
Way,
bro.
3 times better. I also,
Four.
I started it's summer. When was summer?
Okay.
It started on the 20th of June.
Yeah.
And I started on summer? Ciders.
Yeah.
Cider summer.
Ciders and seltzers. I had a Caldera white peach seltzer. That was very interesting.
Yum. Caldera makes a really good
My favorite-
coconut stout.
My favorite by far cider this week was the where was it? Damn it. Oh, I'm Your Huckleberry.
Oh, yeah.
By Mela Brewing Company, which is it's a sweet cider, and it's out of Vancouver. And I also had a Peel Session IPA was pretty interesting at Threshold. That was the Polish thing. Also had a Maid Marian, a two-town cider with Marion Berry.
That's just a tried and true
classic,
one.
you know.
And then I had Blueberry Breeze hard cider from also Mela, so I've been cranking it out. And then Victor 23 had an event at Ben's Bottle Shop, which I have to crawl to because I'm really close. Sue can wheel me there in a hand truck.
That's great.
Is it
It's wheelbarrow time, JP.
Wheelbarrow. So they had a Pilsner, a How Can Be, a Victor 23 Pilsner. And then this is actually a very good IPA. I was surprised at. It's called Forever Gold and Green. Which is sort of like, I guess it's a thing to Oregon Ducks or something. But
Golden Green is Timbers.
Yeah. Oh, Timber, that's right, Timbers. And it's Victor 23 Brewing. It's a 6% IPA. And it was...
John, you're literally wearing a Timbers hat.
Yeah, well, I can't see it, though. That's the problem. I can't see the hat I'm wearing.
But also the ducks are golden green.
And it's been more than 5 minutes, so I'm not going to
Green and
remember what
orange?
hat I'm wearing.
No,
And his hat is gray.
The Ducks, well, thank you. The Ducks are green and yellow.
Green and yellow.
Oh,
But
which
the-
is
but the-
so different than gold.
It is, and the Timbers,
Gold and green is so much different than green and yellow.
course.
it's a big difference.
Yeah.
More sparkle.
Guys.
Well, a lot of the Timbers chants have gold and green or green and gold in their chanting.
That's
so,
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I really wanted to go to that Timbers game this weekend, but guess what? It was right next to I-5 bridge closer. I-5 closer.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
No, we're not getting within. Yeah.
It took me an hour to get to Beaverton on Sunday.
We had, no thanks.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
No thanks. Oh my god.
Oh my God, traffic has been so bad
Well,
since
they're
the sun
close
came out.
I-5.
You know what the problem is
close
that there's not a good. There's the only good time to do road work is when it's not raining.
Right.
But that's the only time that everyone wants to go out and do things is when it's not raining.
Yeah.
So we're kind of fucked.
Yeah, kind of
I
fun.
don't
But, you
know.
know,
They got to make improvements sometimes.
and it's because someone hit the freaking bridge
Oh, I
with a
didn't
truck.
know. Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah, that's why they had to fix it because it
Yeah.
wasn't safe.
Yeah, and then there's the propane truck that
Oh,
that
that
exploded.
was fantastic. Right by your house. Did you go out in there and roast marshmallows while you were watching
No.
it? You could have done that. Man, I was going like, if I was sitting there going like, oh, if I was Damien, I'd go out there and get
They
my
had to repair part of the road.
Yeah,
But a lot, too.
They had to repave it.
Yeah.
Like
yes.
completely.
Is that crazy? But you know what they did? They did it there. They picked this stuff up, they mixed it up, and they put it back down.
Right there, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right
It's
there.
true.
This breaking news: Hurricane Beryl becomes the earliest Category 5
Oh, 5.
Atlantic storm on record as it churns towards Jamaica.
Oh, well,
there's an island we're gonna call Atlantis here. In a
as
minute.
a former Floridian, yawn. Category 5, yawn.
Wow.
What?
I have
No.
stared Category 5s in the face.
Wow.
Well,
I have
apparently
held
you were
on.
drunk because I got news for you. Is there a Category 6?
You know,
No.
you guys.
No.
All of this is a very privileged conversation stemming from the fact that we had homes with more secure environments, and people in Jamaica might not have such a luxury.
Category 5?
Okay,
We have
you're
to
right.
just be
I got news
considerate.
for you. You know when the 3 feet of water come to your house,
I mean, they're
your
an
house ain't
island being
stopping.
pummeled by a Category 5.
Yeah,
It's a
not
little
to
different
mention
when you're
that.
on land.
Not to mention that a majority of the housing is
About 3 inches above sea level.
shacks.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but
not
for
concrete.
some reason, Sarasota, where I'm from, never actually gets hit by a hurricane.
That's because you're too inland.
Yeah, well, it's because you
No,
weren't.
it's
you
not.
weren't
It's a coastal city.
The wrong side of the coast.
wrong side of the coast.
It's on
the
the
Gulf
Gulf
side.
Yeah. But a lot of the
Yeah.
storms come
Into
from
the Gulf.
Gulf
Atlantic.
and then whip out.
Yeah, or
Yes.
they'll come from the Atlantic, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
well,
yeah,
they
for
don't
some
come from
reason,
the
they miss Sarasota and go higher north, and then they'll mow across like Clearwater and then head across the whole state, and then wheel back and hit Georgia for some reason. I don't know why.
They don't like Georgia.
Well, anybody that's in this path, we just hope that they're safe.
Yes,
they're safe.
that is true. I didn't mean to make light of it.
Yeah.
Georgia's, you know what?
We didn't know what
Georgia's
you were trying to make light of.
They're the
Well,
king of football.
Category 5 hurricanes
Are
'cause-
still destructive and can displace people and murder in the houses.
Well, at
Okay.
least the American soccer team can go
Here's the
now.
question, would
Go
you
Just
home
saying,
now.
hurricane parties were fun.
What, can I tell you something?
What?
Would you rather take a Category 5 hurricane or a Category 5 tornado?
Hurricane.
Hurricane any day.
Any
100%.
day.
Yeah,
Me too.
I've never actually been through a tornado.
No,
You
they're
have?
I have.
No,
They're
I haven't.
terrifying.
they're
Well, me neither. We live,
we live farther away, but
we live in the West
Category
Coast.
5 tornadoes, which are not so often, by the way, but they do happen, but not so often, are absolutely and massively destructive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Unless
mean,
you're
we're leveling miles.
anything it touches.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some wind devils before, and those things, they did
Can
some.
pick up a tent or two.
Wind
Yeah,
devils,
they-
that's
they-
not even a 1.
They did more than pick up a tent.
No, I saw one when we were at the Gorge one year for Dave Matthews Band. I literally watched a dust devil run through our campground and pick up 3 tents
Oh,
because they didn't stake them down. Why would they stake them down? They're in the high desert. There's
you're
not-
right. I agree.
I
I
saw-
wouldn't take mine down either.
Buy tents.
I saw
It was gone.
a dog and a propane grill while it was still functioning and with hot dogs and
With
burgers
a man
on it.
on it?
No, the man was not there.
No.
But all of that
he have a
and the
kiss the
dog
cook?
flew up in the air. No one knows whatever became of the grill, but the dog landed in a tree and then landed on top of an RV.
So he lived.
Dog was fine.
That was fine. He just
Trampolines.
go like,
I see trampolines a lot on the news. When high winds happen, trampolines are usually the first thing to get picked up.
Yeah,
and-
oh, you're right,
You're
because they
supposed
have a
to-
nice big windy thing.
Yeah, you're supposed to flip them upside down. It's
Yeah,
real
people
simple.
Don't, yeah, some people don't do that. Anyway, let's talk about the news.
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of brew news.
I want to hear what's going on.
What is going on, Ryan?
Well, the news is brought to you by newschoolbeer.com and brewpublic.com. We have the news of brews down your avenues. We have talked about it in the past. We will talk about it again. Japan Oregon Beer Festival called Fuji the Hood announces its collaborations, its performances, and food and more.
Where's it going to be?
At the Red off Salmon.
Yeah.
Oh, when?
July 21st.
We had a really great
From
episode
11 to 5?
with 2 out of the 3 organizers,
And a
Red
Saturday?
and Michael.
It's a Saturday, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a chance.
Excuse me, it's July 20th.
You
not
have
the
a chance,
21st,
yeah.
Oh.
22 breweries, 3 ciders from each country are teaming up to make 25 original creative beers and ciders exclusive to the festival.
Yeah.
We have some things like Ale Song, Two Towns, Bauman's, Boneyard, Cold Fire, Culmination, and Hair of the Dog.
Oh.
And many, many more.
Oh.
Many, many more. Collaborations are also going to be, there's also going to be some wines. There's going to be spirits from Stone Bar Brandy Works, which we talked about on the show. And Sake One will also be in attendance.
Sake?
Sake.
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 I wonder if our old friend Jack Leanne will be there.
Maybe. Lardo Sandwiches, Miyamoto Sushi will also be in attendance.
It's Miyamoto.
Is it Miyamoto?
Yes, the Sword Saint.
My apologies. And then we also talked some of the performances that are going to be taking place, some of the music dance. The music, as far as we know, too, is we talked about is some fusion from some of the cultural stuff from the 80s that's getting remixed into some great DJ stuff. So we're going to listen to that as well.
I see.
I'm really excited. Yeah, it's going to be really fun.
That is going to be a great
and Queen
event.
is there too?
Yep, sure.
No, I mean
why
Hart.
not?
Sorry, Hart
No.
from the Northwest.
No.
Andy Nancy Wilson, they're not there?
Nope.
Damn it.
There's
They
also
should
going to be a Retro Japanese Auto Club, a Shisuke knife stand, a Cat-Around Stamps, and a Traditions by Takako, which is going to be really cool. Dressing services, photo shoots, some of these old age ceremony like stuff that's going to be around. So it's going to be really
ceremonial stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be really
Oh
cool.
my God, I love that stuff.
There's going to be a lot of fun things. Bring the whole family. That's right. You can hang out. It doesn't necessarily have to be about the beer. It could be about the culture as well.
Yeah, it is an international cultural experience,
Yeah.
guys. So it's really exciting to be a part of that. And people from Japan come all the way over here to experience American culture
That's
and
amazing.
share
Yeah.
their Japanese culture with us.
That's amazing.
It's huge. So
It's more than an hour
if you've
flight.
ever even been a little bit curious about Japanese culture or anything Japanese, I highly suggest you go check out this event. If you've ever had a Japanese rice lager, go check out this event. There's
Oh.
going to be some,
So
and
this,
there's going to be
yeah.
other kinds of brews, traditional Japanese brews as well.
Yeah.
So learn about those.
So yeah, Project Vinyl is about rhythm and beer. This is a Japanese-style rice lager that's getting made for the Fuji the Hood event.
Yes.
It's 4.6% ABV, and it's going to be a delicious beer. But new to this event is a music collaboration. Tokyo-based music producer, DJ, and record label owner Shikara Manga curated a selection of 1970s and 80s Japanese records and sent them to Oregon for local beat makers to
Yeah.
sample and use.
Yeah.
And so when you get this beer, you have a QR code that you guys can scan, and you get to hear some of these adaptations of 1970s and 80s Japanese music.
That's amazing.
Remixed, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Saturday, July 20th, Fuji the Hood from noon to 8 p.m. The Red on Salmon in Portland, Oregon. For more info, go to fujithehood.com.
That sounds
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be there.
Yeah.
You will?
Yep, I'm going to be there.
With your wife?
I don't know if she's going to go yet.
Bring the kid?
I told her there's more than just beer.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, oh, maybe.
Well,
So
then-
she might show up in her car.
What?
And then,
if she doesn't go, I'll be your date.
well, thanks, man. She might just come and like bring the kid for a couple hours and then go back home, and I'll stay.
Okay.
Got to take a nap and stuff.
If not, Sue can drive you home.
There you go.
Yeah.
Leavenworth Oktoberfest tickets are on sale. That's right. The
true.
Leavenworth, Washington Oktoberfest will take place October 4th, 5th, 11th, 12th, 18th, and 19th throughout the Bavarian Village style down with 3 fully programmed entertainment
Yeah.
stages and beer gardens located at Leavenworth Festival
Yeah,
and Front
if
Street
you
Park.
guys have not
you ever been to Leavenworth?
oh my God,
Have you?
It is beautiful.
It's
I've
beautiful.
only gotten a chance to drive through there.
I've been there for the festival.
Oh
You know
my
why?
God, I'm so jealous.
I went to school in Ellensburg.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not that far
It's
away.
not that far away.
Oh wow,
You know,
lucky.
We went to Leavenworth all the time when we were in Ellensburg.
I will say that's right around our birthdays.
Oh, that would be a very good treat,
What
John.
was that again?
October 4th and 5th, 11th and
Oh.
12th, and 18th and 19th.
You know,
Yeah, I'll be in Vegas those days. Sorry.
since
Oh.
we're not going to GABF,
Maybe we need to go to the Oktoberfest.
we could do that.
We could do that. Talk to Bronwyn.
I'll see concerts
Okay.
in the 4th and 5th in Vegas. on
Bron-
that day.
Bronwyn's going to take us to Leavenworth.
Thanks, Bronwyn.
Leavenworth, very nice. It's a very cool place.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what it is?
And for those of you that were in the military, this is the nice Leavenworth, not the one where you go to
And
break
you know what
big
they have
rocks
really
into
nice?
little
They
rocks.
have these really nice
Jesus.
hikes on these mountains. They're very sheer cliff mountains. That
There's
you
a
can climb
roller
up.
coaster.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing any hikes because we're
could.
going to be doing beer.
We used to do that all the
We
time.
could do that.
Do you hike before the beer?
I
Do you
don't hike
think-
in beer.
Do you think that you can buy like official lederhosen in
Yes.
Leavenworth?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
100%.
God!
Absolutely.
Wouldn't that be so
Official
cute to get, like-
steins, official lederhosen, the chapeau, the
Everything
caps, yeah,
freaking
everything.
German.
I
Yeah.
need some of that for like a beer festival.
Yes.
Well, it sounds
Wouldn't that
like
be so cute?
it sound. Thanks for coming into our conversation.
I think.
We're gonna
well, yeah, she's a
Where
part
am
of
I
the show,
taking you?
so.
Fry's listening in.
we're
He
gonna
was on
do,
his headphones.
we're gonna go to Leavenworth for the Oktoberfest in October.
Ooh,
Yes, that
fun
would
for
be
like
fantastic.
a birthday thing for you guys.
Sounds like it.
Yes. What is it?
Yeah, you're driving.
You're driving us.
Okay, let's do it.
be
We can,
really
we can take my
crazy if you-
Explorer, or we could take Ryan's new car.
Brand
Oh.
Ryan has a really nice new car.
I can't wait to
It's a
see it. I'm
Subaru.
so oh my God.
It is. You know what it is, though? It's hip to be square. Well, what's that?
Is
Hip to
it?
be square. That's right. Level Beer celebrates their 7th anniversary with Hip to be Square,
Whoa.
a 7th anniversary IPA.
Oh.
Wow.
Where is that? Someone's having that out yet?
It's out now.
It is right now.
That's right now.
At Level Beer.
You can get it now.
When's the anniversary?
I've
This-
actually drank it.
It's on the 6th of July, which is a couple days away, but the beer's out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're so nice. They put it out ahead of
Isn't
time.
that nice of them?
So I
Yeah.
don't have to hit the crowd.
Yeah.
They thought of everything.
West Coast IPA with notes of punchy citrus, floral, and tropical hop flavors and aromas balanced with a light malt body. Also having anniversary shirts and hats featuring the can art, which is very cool. Look at that can art.
Is that the Portland carpet?
It's
Yes,
kind of.
it is.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Kind of. Yeah.
Mostly.
You know what it kind of
Kinda.
reminds me of is like a Vice beer
Oh,
logo.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is
that's
very
true.
80s.
They're very, very similar, yeah.
So they're going to be celebrating this coming weekend, July the 6th. There's going to be food carts. There's activities like face painting, lawn games. There's a bounce house and a photo booth. Hey, keep it PG. This is on July the 6th at Level 1 out by the airport from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Enjoy that, you level-headed friends. I haven't drank mine yet. Thanks, John.
I'm just checking.
Ale Apothecary finds new owners at Wolf Tree.
Oh, Wolf
Yeah.
Tree.
When reported that Ale Apothecary was up for sale, founder Paul Arney struck a note
much peat.
of optimism in an otherwise sad story of the decline of farmhouse and wild ales. The news caused much concentration on the industry amongst both brewers of sour and funky ales and beer nerds who love them. But shortly after the article came out, Arnie let us know that he may have found a buyer amidst the fallout. That's where Wolf Tree Brewery comes in, the Seal Rock, Oregon-based ranch brewery, known for both clean hoppy beers as well as barrel aging and farmhouse ales with a beautiful and liberal use of native spruce, is the founder now of what will be the new Ale Apothecary. I'm very excited for this. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is going to be a lot of
It's
fun.
good for them, and those beers are tried and true.
Yes.
Gotta love them.
I do.
You do?
Why not?
You do?
I don't know why.
What's not to like?
A sad bit of news. After many, many years,
Oh.
Apex Bar is closing at the end of August 2024.
Really?
The Toronado of Portland.
Really?
Yes.
Wait,
That's amazing.
Apex is?
Yep.
I cannot
Holy
fucking believe
crap.
that.
Apex Bar was founded by Jesse McCann in
Jesse,
2010 and opened its doors in April 22nd of 2010, offering an expansive outdoor patio and cozy indoor space with 50 taps and a curated section of rare and mainly barrel-aged beers.
Wow.
Why?
You know, I'll tell you why.
Can I tell you why?
Yeah, I can tell you why.
The winds of change are blowing, and we've been through a lot. The curveball in our lease hasn't been renewed, and pre-COVID vibe, and it's just been kind of a
You're
rough.
not doing enough business.
Yeah, it's just been a rough couple of years. So the end of August, they will end the service.
End of August, really?
Yeah, the end of August.
We got to make some runs there. You know, we used to go there all the
Yes,
freaking
we
All
did.
the time.
Right.
It used to be
And let me ask you this:
after
when's the
the
last
show
time you
every
were there?
time.
What?
When's the last time you were there?
I mean, I was
Probably a couple of years.
God.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Okay.
You know what the problem is the tap
like
room
beer
thing in
mongers.
town is increased by 5-6 times.
Yeah,
Well, it's hard to find parking over there, and I just like beer mongers more.
that's true.
Well, we do like beer mongers more.
We do. Celebrate the king of weird Portland with Gigantic Brewing's Portland Elvis Gold Lager. The release party was on June 28th, but you can still get this delicious, gigantic, weird Portland United beer called Elvis Gold Lager. That's right, it's going to be delicious, but not so much of full of donuts. Get yourself this delicious beer at any of the Gigantic locations.
171 beers I've had at Apex.
Where is that music coming from?
What is happening right now?
Is it from the TV?
No, it's from the speakers. Yeah, apparently we got.
All right, well, we better wrap it up.
I got 2 more pieces of news, and then I guess we'll be done.
We'll be done.
Baleebreaker Brewing debuts Las Mas Buena, a Mexican lager. Go drink it. Oh, there the sound went down. Thank God. 5% ABV, a crisp, crushable beer, perfect for any summer occasion. You love yourself a Mexican lager there, Damien, don't you?
Yes, I do.
You do.
They're delicious.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Apex this year, and I was only one last year in 23. That tells you all you need to know.
There you go.
Más cerveza.
And last piece of news. Earlier this month, Three Creeks Brewing out of Sisters, Oregon announced that the business has been sold.
Oh.
As part of the sale, the brewery's production facility on the north side of town was not part of the transaction and is now listed on the market.
Oh, wow.
Three
So
Creeks-
not turnkey.
No, Three Creeks Brewing opened its doors to a 10-barrel brew pub nearly 16 years ago in 2008. The brewery was founded by Wade Underwood in a budding mountain town just outside of Bend, Oregon.
Yeah, I
A lot
remember when
has-
we covered them.
Yeah, a lot has changed in
When
Sisters
we first opened.
over the last 16 years, and Sisters is now home to a second brewery, a distillery in town, and an influx of residents that keeps the town humming along. We wish
Wow.
you all the best, and keep making great beers out there, Three Creeks fans and lovers.
Yeah. Well, shit.
Well, I was looking at Apex. I was there like every other week in 2015.
Wow, that has been a while.
Yeah, not so much.
You
Yeah,
used
we
to take
did- we
us
did-
all the time there after the show.
Yeah, we went there all the time before
When I
COVID.
first
think
started
about,
coming.
Think about the 2 places we were at all the time: Bailey's and
Bailey's
Apex.
Tap Room.
And what's happened
Yeah.
to them? You know what? They did evolve. You know why they did evolve?
But Bailey's.
You know why they did evolve?
I will never, ever have anything bad to say about that
Right, but
place.
here's why.
Hmm.
Because here's the thing:
They
is
thrived on social interaction.
no. Here's the thing: is a lot of times these businesses are not run by the owners; they're run by employees, and so they don't see what the owners don't see what's happening. They don't see how things are evolving. Because if you don't evolve, like literally, if I don't reinvent my stores every 5 years, I'm falling behind. Because the world changes.
Yeah.
And,
It's true.
And if you're not there all the time, if you're not in the trenches, you don't know what's happening. You can't adjust because you don't
'Cause
have
you haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it. You have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not easy.
I have worked for a lot of businesses where I have tried to like let the owner know
Right.
what's happening, boots on the ground, and they just
Don't care.
don't want to listen to me, and they tell me I don't know anything about
Jack.
business. I don't know about this. I don't know about. I'm like, I'm talking to your customers every day.
Yeah, yes. The best person to know what's happening is
telling
the
you-
one on the ground. It's
Yeah.
like the foot
Yeah.
soldiers in the war.
I'm
They
telling
know
you
what's
what they
going on.
want.
I was, I had to, I went out to visit my mom who lives out in Sandy, Oregon, and I drove through Troutdale. Got to look at the new Away Days brewery that's,
Yeah.
the spot that's coming up. Yeah.
Really?
Beautiful. The old town hall. It's been
Yeah.
abandoned for a couple of years, and they took over that space, and it's right there off of the highway, and it looks really nice. Might
Wow.
have to go out to Troutdale and have some beer.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Well, I think that's probably a show, guys.
Did John want to talk to us?
Oh
about
yeah,
it?
we do want to talk a little bit about the whiskey
Are you
before
sure?
we go. We're not going to try it here at Chill and Phil because they're not licensed for that sort of thing, but we can totally feature it and head over to the to my place and try some of that
What
out.
kind of night camp are you trying to provide to me?
Hey, it's on your way to the highway, guys. Come on.
And I'm seeing some pretty cool little cigars, I think.
I got little cigars. Let's do the cigar things
Those
better.
look like little pre-rolls.
What? I bring these little
They're
guys
Mondos.
in a tin so I can hand them out for protection.
For what?
What?
Protection.
Well, they come in them.
Yeah, so the people, when they take them home,
They come in these. This is how they're
they'll
packaged.
protect the cigars
Yeah.
because a lot of times they don't.
Keeps them
Yeah.
humid.
They'll
and
throw them
moist.
in a bag or their
Right,
pockets
and
and
they
make it
don't
crunch.
break
Yeah.
and stuff. And they're backups for your female friends.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't think you.
Yeah. So.
What?
I didn't say anything.
Are we gonna? So, are
We're
those
done.
available in your stores?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
cool.
sell these all the time.
How's the new store coming along?
It's cranking. It's 16-foot ceilings.
Wow.
Carpets are in?
No.
Oh.
Not even close to carpets. We got metal studs in though.
Oh, there you go. That's a good.
Metal
start.
studs, 6-foot wide metal studs.
Wow.
Wow.
So I will be able to store a car on top of my thing.
Sorry to correct you, JP. I'm a 6-foot tall human stud.
And
Got
that's,
the-
I should
and
say
that's
these
true.
were 6-inch wide, 8-foot studs.
Oh,
Are
okay,
you
okay.
6 foot wide
okay.
and 8 foot tall?
No, okay. No, I'm sorry. I
That's
thought
a
you were
big
talking about
guy.
me. I thought
It
you were
sounds
talking
like
about
you could probably store that incredibly crazy whiskey collection that you have on shelves like that.
Reinforced shelves are a must.
Reinforced shelves
1,000 miles deep.
with like 12 screws in each thing.
Instead of JP's cigars, it's Paul's Scotch.
Paul Scott. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be fun to have?
Paul's
a Scotch
Scotchery.
store too. Wow.
Yes.
But not really a store. Don't sell anything but pours.
Oh, that would be even better.
Right?
That would be.
Because then you can just go through all the Daft Mill you want and not worry about it.
Well, no one's looking at the Daft Mill. We're hiding the Daft
But
Mill.
once you
No
show
one-
the Daft
no
Mill,
one
that's the thing.
understands the Daft Mill.
Nobody understands it until you show them, and then they're
they
like,
don't
"Whoa,
understand.
this is
Everyone
a
at
really
this table
underrated looking
understands
bottle,
the
but
green
this shit
label.
is delicious."
There's not enough Daft Mill for the world. So I'm not telling people about the
Okay,
Daft
okay,
Mill.
okay. Only the brew happy few.
Yeah, only the brew. Yeah, the Daft Mill is the
Just so you know,
they
that's
make
literally the
like
best.
6,800 bottles for the world.
We
for
should
the
have
year.
Warren on soon.
Oh, we'll get him on.
Yes. Warren was just commenting. I saw Warren commenting the other day.
Yeah, well, we are going to have Brendan from Double Mountain on the show soon.
Really?
And,
Now,
yeah.
What's Brandon do at Double Mountain?
He's the general manager.
Brendan is...
Wow.
Hold on, actually.
That's very impressive. Maybe not. I don't know. He'll
Doesn't
find
matter.
out. He's got a card.
He's got a lot of things. We're also going to have Mike and Kimberly from Final Draft on soon.
Oh, yeah. I see Mike and Kimberly all the time.
Yeah, Brendan's the GM, and we're going to get together with him and our old friend Jason Huey
really?
over at the St. John's
Huey
location.
Lewis in the news.
That's fantastic. That is a
Yeah.
powerful person. From
So we're gonna have some Double Mountain action on the show,
Yep.
and then next week we're gonna be at Function PDX.
Oh.
And
Casey Armstrong with Dewey.
23rd or on Belmont?
Don't know
I
yet.
think we're I don't know which location he decided on. I'm waiting for him to tell me. But we are going to be with the Dewey beer guys, and they're going to be there for the whole month. So
You know what you guys
It's gonna
need
be a lot
to
of fun.
work on, Damien, which you're lame on, is a brew host. I'm there every Thursday. I'm starting to be friends with all these guys.
You want us to be a brew host? Are they open on Mondays?
I see them every week when I'm leaving Freeland.
See,
I go that back way.
see that face? See that face? That's the
I
thing.
don't
We do
know.
the show on Mondays. Places that
We
aren't
shall
open on
find out.
Mondays.
We shall find out.
But I'm there.
Can't do.
I'm there every Thursday.
I'm down to jaunt across the
And
river.
they know me now. They're starting to recognize me. They go, "Oh, I see recognize."
This week,
guys
this
here.
Monday, my delivery schedule is a little heavy. I barely made it to this show, so. But we'll work it out with the Brewhouse folk. We'll reach out.
They
But
have fantastic beers, man. We're just cranking it.
yeah, I do want to make sure that all of you listeners out there know that this show was brought to you in part by Lazy Days Brewing, as well as Paul Cigars. Lazy Days Brewing is a wonderful place with two convenient locations, one in Beaverton and one off of Flint Street in northeast Portland. Just a hop, skip, and a jump from the Rose Garden Arena. So next time you want to have a nice, chill, relaxing day at the end of your shift, or a lovely weekend, head over to Lazy Days, where they have delicious beers and delicious food. And,
Coast is always trending every week.
Okay. All right. We'll do some Vancouver love. Don't worry.
It's not Vancouver.
Your house. Yeah, they're over by Freeland.
Oh, no kidding. In
They're actually
Northwest?
over closer to Northwest. I mean,
The voice of beer,
Great,
ladies and gentlemen.
Great
The voice of
Notion.
beer.
All right. Well, there's been a lot of places cropping up lately. It's hard to keep track of where everything is and who works there and all the different facts. But we get a lot of our facts from newschoolbeer.com and brewpublic.com.
They were the
And,
number one trending brewing place last week.
Oh, yes.
175 people checked in.
Oh, my goodness. That's a lot of people, and you can be one of those people. We're going to be some of those people very soon. John's one of those people right now.
They're great
Every
people.
Thursday.
These are great people.
All kinds of people. All right.
Fantastic people.
Beer fans, thank you so much for tuning in. I highly encourage you to come down and check out this awesome place called Chill and Phil over here in the North Portland district of Portland. And you too can have your fill of beer and fantastic foods at this expansive food cart location and all of the seating you can imagine. Lots of games, lots of places for dogs and kids. Just a great spot. As always, beer fans, I don't just like you, I love you, and I want to have a beer with you. Until next week, keep brewing, but brew happy. Cheers.
This production is brought to you by Brew Happy Media, the ultimate brewers media resource. For more information, go to thebrewhappyshow.com and brewhappypodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Brew Happy. For more cigar pairings, please check out our sponsor, paulcigars.net. Questions, concerns, advertising, or guest relations, please reach us at brewhappypdx@gmail.com. Remember,
glass.
brew happy,
Is that
drink
glass?
responsibly.
So I buy
Cheers.
meerschaum pipes from a guy in Denver. And he goes to show and he has some of these pipes and I went, So I bought these for myself.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going, and he made a white one that looked
Damien, I need more beer.
I've seen Aspen.
So I'm going. I only got a couple of these, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Denver for a concert, and I'll check in his place. I'm gonna buy a bunch more of these.